In this video, I'm going to tell you everything I think you need to know about video editing. So why should you listen to me? I started YouTube about 4 years ago, and since then till date, I've posted well over 500 videos. I do know one or two things about video editing, definitely not a pro, but at least I know a little bit. So in this video itself, I'm not going to go over like the actual tactical things you can do. That will be a part 2. I'm just going to go over some of the mindset stuff that I really think will help you out. So one way I like to think about video editing is like cooking rice. Don't mind me for using rice. Here in Nigeria, I would like to eat rice a lot. But basically, when you're cooking rice, at least from the way we do it here in Nigeria, you first boil the rice. So you add water, you add salt, you boil the rice, and the rice is just plain. And if things that rice is actually somewhat good enough to eat, like you can just eat it like that if you have stew or something. But to make the rice better, if you want to make it sweeter, then you add like tomato paste. Then you want to make it better again, you add vegetable oil. You want to make it better again, you add some seasoning. You want to make it better again, you add like curry. You want to make it better again, you add bay leaf. And at the time you add all these many ingredients, that same rice that was just this basic white one will now eventually come to this perfectly cooked jollof rice, whatever. The things are, the more things you add to it, basically the harder it comes to cook. And I feel like that's how video editing is somewhat, because you can just have a video, something like this, and there will be, basically almost no cuts, no edits, no nothing. And the video is decent, but then you add a little bit of cuts, then you add a little bit of transitions, then you add music, then you add, like color effects, then you add this and that and that. Then all of a sudden from, the video just made this basic clip, it comes 10 times better. I do feel like sometimes professionals, it's not even necessarily about the skill itself. It's just that they're able to have had so many of these things that the video just goes from, a basic video that's a normal beginner would do to like professionally looking beautiful and everything. That's just the first analogy that I really think will help you out on this journey. The second thing I think will help you out is knowing the type of video you're going to make, because the way you edit an educational video is going to be very different from the way you edit like an entertainment video. Because if you're editing more of an educational video and you're adding all these transitions and effects and sound effects and all these things on the screen every like 5 to 10 seconds, it can actually become quite distracting from the actual point which the video is intended to make, which is to educate people. On the other hand, if you're trying to make an entertainment video and there's basically almost like no editing, no music, no effects, no nothing, it becomes a lot more boring. So you have to kind of know the type of video you're editing, and each type of video has its own specific style. Just like I said, like a Mr. Beast video looks very different from like a webinar, or a vlog looks very different from like a video tutorial. Like the way they are edited, the way they are presented, the way they are structured is very different. So once you just keep this thing in mind when get starting out. And lastly, it just takes reps to be good. Like you're not just going to get good overnight. Like I said, I've been doing this for 4 years now. I've edited a lot of videos, 500 plus and all that, and yet I'm still not a professional. Like it takes reps to actually get good. It takes time, it takes practice, it takes effort, it takes all these things. And the first set of videos you make or edit or whatever, they'll probably be shit. The way you speak, the way you edit it, the music you use, all those basic things. Like it will probably not be that good compared to like the 10th one or the 100th one or the 500th one in my case, or the 1000th or whatever. Just make sure you're putting the reps in every single day to get better at this craft. It takes time, it takes efforts, it takes reps to get good. So those are basically the 3 mindset shifts that I really think will help you out on this journey. Definitely in the part 2, we'll talk about more of like the tactical things you can do to like actually be a video editor and stuff. Like I said, I'm not a professional by any means. I'm just someone sharing my little experience that I've had over the years in my journey, and I really think it will help you out. By the way, if you like my stuff and you feel like I'll be able to help you out, you can check out my channel, all the videos I've made, to see what my editing style looks like. And if you feel like I'm good enough to help you edit your videos, just message me on Instagram and we'll connect and I'll see how I can help you out. And if you don't necessarily want me to edit the video, but you just want him to look over like the video you're making, also message me on Instagram. I'll see how I can help you out. That's it for this video. I will see you in the next one.